Hey everyone, it's Ben walking in the early morning hours. I realize you cannot see my face at all. You see a silhouette of a hat. But anyways, so I'm multitasking, and because it's been a busy week and a good week. We've been at a conference being hosted in New Braunfels yesterday and today. So, like I said, I'm just kind of multitasking. And as I was just kind of thinking yesterday during one of the breaks in the sessions, I said, hey, I need to video the team. So instead of me sitting at my desk at my office with perfect lighting or whatever, you're getting this. So anyways, hey, just real quick, a few things I wanted to throw at you. Number one, bravo and thank you again. Hey, there's some light. For doing awesome, being awesome, and just really serving our families well at North Central. Hopefully, I say that some. I know I probably don't say it enough, but you guys are truly appreciated, and this summer is no exception. Summer's always interesting with hodgepodge teams and, having to combo some classes, people being gone a lot. I've been gone a lot, so that's not me saying, gee, why were you gone? That's me saying, hey, it's summer, we're gone. But we've made it work again, as we always do. And so thank you for that. Thank you for your flexibility. A lot of people have, if they've been in town and able to help, they've been very open and flexible to just going wherever they're needed. And I just want to let you know that is a huge blessing to everybody, and definitely including myself. So thank you for helping make what I do a joy. So thank you for that. Anyways, okay, so a couple things real quick. I know in the past few weeks you guys have probably gotten some emails from Rich or from Max even about kind of just sort of the future direction of Oak Hills Church. And if you're on the core volunteer team, I think you were supposed to get those. If you didn't get that, please let me know and I'll forward it to you. But we've been last week we hosted at North Central a kind of a vision meeting after the second service. We will be doing an identical one this week as well. So if you're able to go to one of those, I know a lot of you went last week, so that was great. Bravo and thank you. We needed you there, so thank you for doing that. It was great to see a real full house, so shows that you care and you're invested, which is exactly why our volunteer teams were the ones that were asked and invited to be there. So anyways, if you did not make it last week, there's one coming up this week, which will be pretty identical, I think. And so anyways, we hope that you can make it there. There will be lunch, so if you don't mind RSVPing, preferably to Kathy Nielsen, and I'll link her email at the bottom of this video on the YouTube page, or you can email me if it's easier and I'll just get it to her. That would really be a helpful thing. But anyways, and by the way, I think we might be about to have a car coming, so disclaimer if it goes by and is loud. So anyways, if you have any questions about anything going on, I'm always a listening ear. I may not have all the answers, but I'm definitely a listening ear, and happy to do my best to answer your questions and hear your thoughts and dreams and all those things. It's an exciting time, and because God's up to something, and anytime God's up to something, we should be hopefully expectant. Say, hey, all right, God, what you got? So that's kind of the posture I'm trying to take, and many others are as well. But we definitely value your involvement, and think that you guys are a part of this thing. So last thing I want to say is, and hopefully you won't be meeting out by then, if you know what I mean, but the last thing I'm going to say is that on August 26th, after the second service, we plan to have a Bibleland training for fall. If you can be there, that would really be great. we will have lunch. So I will probably send out an email asking for RSVPs on that as well, just to help me out as we plan. But we'll be going over kind of what we're doing this fall, and maybe even be able to answer some of your questions that you might have about the church in general, even at that time, and what it means for Bibleland or whatever. Or at least just talk through it. There might not be a lot of answers, but just talk through it. And anyways, we will be going to the Gospel Project full time again, which if you were part of our team about 5-6 years ago, we actually started that and used it exclusively, and it's a 3-year chronological journey through the whole Bible. And I would say it was our most popular curriculum with the teaching team that we've used. So some of you will be familiar with Gospel Project and kind of its layout and how it works and what it offers, but some of you might not. So it'll be good just to talk through that a little bit. Also, want to just kind of hear your thoughts on some ideas we might have about some possible shifts. I know we have some teachers that have come to me and said, hey, what if I moved down a class, up a class, whatever, and so we need to talk through that a little bit in some cases. In some cases, it's already been taken care of and arranged. In some cases, we might need to sit down and powwow and say, hey, can we do this? Do we want to do this? So if I haven't talked to those parties by then, which I hope to, maybe that'd be a place we could talk about it too. And then the last thing is, I know that earlier this summer, I'm going to shift. My arm was getting tired. I know earlier this summer, our HR department sent out some emails to all of the volunteer teams. They're doing a bit of an audit, which they've done every now and then. And this year they really ramped it up and said, hey, and they would send out the various, if you still needed some forms, and thank you, by the way. So many of you guys have done great with that. I mean, I look at my chart and we have very few holes in terms of background checks and forms and references and whatnot. But they added a new thing, and this is a new thing, where we're being asked to watch what's called a ministry safe video. And it's just talking through best practices and things not to do in terms of just helping our classrooms be this most safe environment, kind of in today's culture where, you've got to be above reproach like crazy. So we're just supposed to watch those. So I know a few of you were sent an email link, and a few of you have watched those. So thank you for that. But many have not. So if you would like to stay a little bit after the meeting on the 26th, I can probably arrange where we can all just watch it and then sign off on it. So if you can't do that, if that doesn't work, let me know and I will send you the email link again. But just please make a commitment to say, all right, I'm going to sit down and spend a little time and watch this thing. So that would just be great to be all in the black, so to speak, in terms of where we stand. Okay, so anyways, thank you for watching me walk. I'm sure it was been just an invigorating experience, highly motivational, inspirational, in fact. But anyways, love you guys. Have a great weekend and hope to see you soon.